Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Vish, and today we're going to be doing my December TBR, hence the reindeer, the Santa lights. It's going to be a good time. So last month in November, I did a sort of a TBR game where you guys get to guess how many books I read in November. And in November, I read 14 books, which is a lot. And if you want to know what books I read, pretty sure my November wrap-up will be coming after this video, so definitely check that out when it comes out. So I read 14 books. No one guessed 14 books, but the closest was Ira Singh, who guessed 13. I tried to get in contact with her, but she didn't get back to me. So the closest one after that is Angela from Literature Science Alliance, who guessed 12 books. Thank you, Angela, for choosing the book. I will tell you what the book is in a sec when I go through my TBR, my loose TBR actually. So she picked a book, now I have to do a reading vlog about it, so I'm very excited for it. So for December, I'm actually going to be participating in 2 readathons this month, which is exciting. Also, I did not read probably 3/4 of the books that I mentioned in my November TBR. I think the only books that I read was The Poppy War and The Deadly Education. That's it. The rest of it was just gone out the window. I read completely different things. I was definitely mood reading a lot in November, and I'm trying to carry that out in December as well. Hence the loose TBR kind of thing. I'm just going to pick up any book and see where it fits in that prompt throughout the month. But I do have like certain set books that I have to read for the readathon, so I'll let you guys know about that. So this month as well, I'm going to be doing Guess My TBR kind of thing. So let me go through all the prompts and the books and then place your bets down below. Also, if you can, leave your social media handle as well, just so I know where to contact you, just in case, so I don't repeat my mistake. So leave your Instagram handles if you don't follow me on Instagram. My link for it will be in the description if you want to follow me so I can contact you easily. But anyway, let's get into the books. Okay, so the first readathon that I'm participating is the Shelf Space Christmas Readathon. It's called the Reindeer Games Readathon, and I'm super excited. We've all been placed into different teams, and I am the team leader of Team Grinch because my favorite movie is The Grinch. So we have 12 prompts. We have 12 prompts. So let's go through the prompts and I'll tell you which book is for that prompt. Okay, so the first prompt is Christmas Tree, which is read a book set in a forest. And for this prompt, I picked From Blood and Ash by Jennifer L. Allenxandria. Yes, Abby, I am reading this. I know you'll be happy about it. And Angela from Literature Science Alliance, she picked this book for me to read in December. So I will be doing a reading vlog for this book, which is very exciting. I've always wanted to read this series because it's been compared to Sarah J. Maas a lot, and as you know, I love Sarah J. Maas. So I'm very excited to read this and hopefully love it as much as Abby does. So the second prompt is Santa's Elves. Read a book with elves, fae, or other magical beings, and for this I'm choosing the second book for the series, which is A Kingdom of Flesh and Fire by Jennifer L. Allenxandria, which is part of the From Blood and Ash series. This is the second book. The third book will be coming out in April. I'm going to read the second book as well. It won't be part of the vlog. I don't know, I haven't made up my mind yet, but From Blood and Ash definitely will be in the separate reading vlog that I'm going to do. Now, for the third prompt is Christmas Lights. Read a book with a red or green on the cover, and I actually have to read Secrets of the Star-Crossed by Clara O'Connor because I got this arc from NetGalley, and it's going to be releasing next year on the 21st of January 2021. I didn't want to leave it last minute like I have been with the rest of my arcs, so thought I'd get a head start and fit this in December so I can read it in time for the release in January. This is a Arthurian retelling with a Roman-inspired myth in there as well. There's a lot of things going on in this book that I was really interested, especially the Arthurian legend, because I love Arthurian legends. Number 4, Naughty List. Read a book with an unlikable protagonist. This is actually a secret book that I'll be reading because I'm participating in this booktuber's Secret Santa thing where you get a booktuber and you have to read a book or a favorite book that they have reviewed on their channel or just talked about a lot on their channel, and you have to read that book and review it on your channel. So I'm going to be doing a reading vlog for this secret book. So yeah, it's right here. So I'm going to be reading this for that prompt. I'm not gonna say who I got for the Secret Santa and what book it is, just in case they're watching this video. So number 5 is Christmas Caroling, which is to read a book that has own voices. So I haven't actually written down anything for this because I don't know if I would get to this prompt just because I have a lot of books that I have to read. So what I've chosen is Starfish by Akemi Dawn Bowman. So this book is about this girl, Kiko, who is half Japanese, half white, and she has a passion to pursue arts, but her mom doesn't want her to, so she's struggling with that. And the author is also half Japanese, half white. So it's an own voices novel, which I'm really excited to read. Number 6, Family Holiday Time. Read a book that is a shelf space buddy read. So I was actually going to double up this prompt with another prompt from this readathon, or I was going to pick another shelf space buddy read, but that it's also part of my other secret vlog. Wow, I have so many secrets. Anyway, I might pick that book, the secret book, or I might double up with one of the prompts, which I will mention in a sec. So the 7th prompt is Homemade Present, which is to read a self-published book. And this one I'm going to double up with From Blood and Ash by Jennifer Allenxandria because this is a self-published book. But if I have time somewhere, I might read Sword of Kaigen by ML Wang. I did not end up reading this in November. I really want to read it because it's Jessie from A Bookish Mom's favorite book, really, and I really want to read it for her. And hopefully I can get to it this month, but we will see. If not, I will double up with From Blood and Ash. Number 8 is Stocking Stuffer. Read a book that is a novella or short story collection. And for this, I picked Turn of the Screw by Henry James. This is a very, very short book. I believe it's like 142 pages. So that's a really short book, novella. I'm counting this as a novella. I'm really excited to read this because I'm pretty sure this inspired The Turn of the Key by Ruth Ware. And I know Alan from the Library of Allenxandria really liked this book, so I'm going to be reading this. Number 9, He Sees You When You're Sleeping. Read a book that is a thriller, suspense, or horror. So I can double up with Turn of the Screw because it's a horror novel or a thriller novel, I'm not sure. But if I do have time, I will read Gyo by Junji Ito. This is a horror manga, and this particular one is about fish, killer fish, that come onto land to kill people. Just a little snippet of what I was talking about. So I'm very excited to read this. Hopefully I do get to it. And I think I'm really getting into the horror genre. So another one to read in December. Number 10, Checking It Twice. So read a book that you've read or that you've put down and need to pick up again. And for this prompt, I'm actually going to reread The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren. I really love this book. So I really was craving for a reread of this book. So I picked it up from the library, which is probably the same copy that I used to read this the first time last year. It's about this girl, Olive, who's going to her sister's wedding. And literally the entire wedding party, including her sister and her brother-in-law, got food poisoning. And the only people that did not get food poisoning was Olive and Ethan. Ethan being the groom's brother. So Olive's sister, in a normal way, told her and Ethan to go on their honeymoon instead because they're siblings and they all look alike, so they should go in their stead. And they do. And it's a hate to love romance, and I love this book so much. Number 11, We Three Kings. Read a book that has a crown on the book or in the title. And for this, I picked Promise of Blood by Brian McClellan. If you can see, there's a crown right there. So that's why I picked this book. And also, this is the December pick for the Shelf Space Book Club. And the co-host is the lovely Alan from the Library of Allenxandria. Go check out his channel. He's amazing. I talk about him all the time. He's such a good friend and he produces amazing content. Go check him out. I know nothing about this. It is a trilogy, the Powder Mage trilogy. It's to do with gunpowder magic. Not too sure, but I know there's a lot of politics and gore and just really good magic. Cannot wait to read this. And also, this was going to be the double up for Family Holiday Time Shelf Space Buddy Read because we are buddy reading this in the Shelf Space Discord. So I could double up with this if I don't have time to read the others. And the last prompt for the Shelf Space Readathon is under the mistletoe, read a book that has a romance. Now, for this, I also have a different secret reading vlog that I'm doing, which that book is part of that. Stay tuned for that. I have too many secret reading vlogs, but I enjoy them. Okay, so the second readathon that I'm participating in is the Disney Channel Games readathon created by Mare and a whole lot other booktubers. I will link them all down below for you to check out. I initially found this readathon through Mare, hence why I only can name her name, but I'm pretty sure there's 7 other booktubers that are doing this, so definitely check them out. I'll link them all down below. And I am on Team Yellow, hence the yellow sweater. So this is a, I think, 15-day readathon, and you have to read these books in a certain period of time. So it's going to be a challenge, but I'm ready. Okay, so the first prompt is alphabet goop. Generate a random letter, and for this prompt I have to read it between December 6th and December 8th, so 3 days. So the letter I generated was the letter T. So I am going to be reading The Turn of the Screw by Henry James. I already explained what this is. Very excited to read it, and it's a short book. 3 days should be fine. The second prompt is Simon Says, read a book that was recommended. For this prompt, I picked From Blood and Ash by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This is a 600-page book. I have 3 days to read it. Moving on. Third prompt is Outrageous Obstacle Course, read an action-packed book, and I have to read this book between 12th and 14th of December, 3 days. And this one I picked A Kingdom of Flesh and Fire, the second book to From Blood and Ash, in 3 days. Next, Dunk Tank, read a book featuring water, and I have to read this between the 15th and the 17th of December. And for this, I picked Gyo by Junji Ito. It's a manga, it's short, I should be able to do it. Like I said, killer fish. So features water. And the last prompt is Extreme Egg Toss, and I said Extreme Egg Toss. Buddy read a book, and this one goes from December 18th to December 20th. And for this, I am going to be reading Full Metal Alchemist by Hiromu Arakawa. I'm buddy reading this with Leslie and Una from the CodeX Cantina. I will link both of their channels down below. I love them, check them out. And we've been buddy reading this since mid of November, and we're only on volume 10, and there's 27 volumes, so I'm sure we'll be buddy reading it still then. So I'll be reading that. That is literally all the books that I will read in December. I don't have any additional books that's all the books I'm going to read unless I decide to ditch everything and read whatever, which I've done before. So, alright, so these are all the books that I will read in December. So that's how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plus From Blood and Ash and Kingdom of Flesh and Fire. That is 9 books in this pile. So, place your guesses. How many books will I read this month? Just know I have other secret books that I'm reading as well. So place your bets down below. Can't wait to see what your guesses will be. Let me know if you guys are reading any of these books that I mentioned, and if you're participating in any readathon, especially the ones that I've mentioned, the Reindeer Games readathon or the Disney Channel Games readathon. Let me know if you're participating. I love making TBR videos, especially since I did the whole TBR game betting on my TBR. I love talking to you guys and just seeing all your guesses, and yeah, I just love that. It's just so much fun. So anyway guys, like this video if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!